Welcome to BMR Info Tree. I am Chetan here. Let's talk about how to achieve dream success in your business with amazing mindset. When we think about success, one of the images that comes to mind is often one of a businessman comes out in a suit, standing at the top of a high-rise organization and looking out over the streets below. We associate business with success in this way for a number of years by few reasons. First and foremost, success in business often brings money and riches. Second and last, success in business suggests a certain level of skill and ability and tends to yield a higher status and importance as a result. For all of these reasons, business and success go hand in our minds, and for many, those are the specific heights that we want to achieve. But is business success really what you want? How can you go about getting it? And what might you unwittingly be doing wrong that could be sabotaging your own success? In this guide, we'll take an in-depth look at what it means to be a success in business, and how you should go about getting there. Be careful what you want from it. The first thing to be there in your mind is that you should be careful what you want. For many, the idea of success in business is a really wonderful and idealistic one. It's something we might spend a lot of time daydreaming about. But as is very often the case, the reality is not always what you might have expected. And it might not even really be your dreams that you're having. Let's try to understand it in depth. Many of us associate success with business. We've already explained this, and it seems to make sense on the face of it. But another bright side we hold this association in mind, is that we have been trained to think this way. Over many years, we have seen images of successful people almost always wearing suits and wielding power. This is how success is depicted in the movies and in the books. We think of the film Limitless or maybe Wolf of Wall Street, despite the fact that both these movies were really lessons against seeking too much power, too quickly. Maybe you want to make your parents proud. Maybe you plan to follow in their footsteps. The image of success that your grandpa has linked to business as well, after all. But this can then lead to your downfall. If it means that you then chase after things that don't really bring you joy. If it means that you become the head of a big delivery company, or of a corporate legal team. Maybe it means you become a procurement manager. Whatever the case, you can end up taking a stuffy job and being a suit and attempting to get rich that way. You'll start at the bottom, put in the hard graft and the work, and climb the corporate ladder. But is that really what you want? Not only are you now facing years, possibly decades of working hard with very little reward, but you're also going to be working towards something that may not be all that gratifying. All so that someone can get their boring parcel delivered on time. Or so that a dubious business can avoid a lawsuit. Is that really your image of success? And what do you spend the money on? Expensive clothes? A car? Was it really all worth it? In many senses, this is not really success. And not only that, but if you take this route, if you climb the corporate ladder, put in the work and do your time, then you actually won't be as successful as you possibly could be. Think of any massively successful businessman. Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk. How many of them started a boring job and then worked their way up? No, they started passion projects. They looked for things that no one knew they needed yet. They innovated, trailblazed. They came up with completely fresh and novel ideas. And because they did that, they were able to have breakthroughs that no one could have imagined, reach heights that were truly unprecedented. The strategy, sir, here's the strategy. Learn to separate income from wealth. If you read the guide on the money mindset, you'll see that the two absolutely do not go hand in hand. Then learn to separate your status at work from your personal sense of pride and accomplishment. You know what? If you write a brilliant novel in your spare time and not one person reads it, then that should still be just as rewarding. So, I want you to take some time out to find your passion and to follow that path. But do it on the side. And view your day job as what it is, a necessary evil to help you get by in the interim. Over time, you can turn that passion into a way to make money. Then maybe you go part-time. Then maybe you go full-time. Then maybe you quit your day job. Springboarding. And learn to see opportunities where you don't expect them. Because it won't always be obvious. Think of Sylvester Stallone, who wanted to become a famous actor. He was turned down from all the acting jobs, so he eventually got there by writing a fantastic script for a movie. That movie was Rocky, and he would only sell the script if he got the leading role. The rest is history. Thanks for watching. See you soon with amazing videos on BMR Info Tree by Chetan Goswami.